Alright guys, let's be honest. How many of you clicked on this video thinking Python was a type of snake? Well, you are not entirely wrong, but today we are not talking about reptiles. We are talking about one of the most powerful, beginner friendly and insanely cool programming languages out there, and it is Python. Welcome to Thorfast at IPYNB, where we take you from absolute zero to Python hero in the fastest, most fun way possible. If you ever wanted to code but got scared looking at all those weird symbols and lines, don't worry. By the end of this series, you will be writing Python code like a pro. And if you already know a little bit, stick around and I promise there will be something for you too. Now you might be wondering why Python? Why not Java, C++, or some other languages, maybe JavaScript or Ruby or Rust? Well, Python is beginner friendly, literally reads like English, no weird symbols attacking your eyes. Used in everything like artificial intelligence, web development, automation, data science, and you name it. And it is in high demand, meaning if you get good at it, you can literally make money writing code. Now let's take a quick look at what we'll be covering in this series. This is not just another boring programming tutorial. Nope, I'm going to make sure that we have fun while learning. We'll be covering things like how to install Python. Yes, before we write a single line of code, we need to make sure Python is actually in your computer. Unless you plan to write it on your walls, which I wouldn't recommend. The anatomy of Python, what makes it so easy yet so powerful. Variables, how to store data like pro, operations because math isn't just for exams, it's for coding too. User input because Python needs to listen to you, not just sit there doing nothing. String, list, loops, and all that fun stuff. Yes, loops are fun, trust me. And we'll also learn about advanced topics like functions, params, keyword arguments, reusable functions, and OP specific topics like classes, constructors, and inheritance. And of course, we'll be building cool projects like a simple banking system and to-do list to make sure you actually apply what you learn. Now, before we dive into all that, what do you need? A supercomputer? A PhD in computer science? Nope, just three things. A laptop or a desktop and Python installed into your system, and a curious mind, and maybe a cup of coffee. Trust me, programmers and caffeine are the best friends. So that's the game plan, guys. Stick around, subscribe, and in the next lecture we'll get our hands dirty. Not literally, of course, by installing Python and writing our first ever Python program, and it's gonna be a wild ride, so buckle up. And hey, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I actually read them. Maybe sometimes. Okay, fine, I'll read them for sure. See you in lecture 2. Keep coding and stay curious.